home base is basically an advisory, our personal form of advisory.
We took a large homeroom of around 30 kids and we divided it pretty much into 3.
So that each kid would have a person, an adult in the building. That would be their adult to connect with and to engage with.
The Youth Behavioral Risk Survey and Child Success Survey, some of that data really suggested that schools in the area need programs that build and foster relationships between adults and students, but also work on opportunities for students at this age to just have time to be kids and to have some fun.
And then also to sort of get some of the curriculum out there around bullying, around just connecting, social, emotional, dealing with, you know, bringing down anxiety and just giving kids a place to vent, kind of, a home base.
They seem excited about it. They actually request more time.
So during the month of October, which is Anti-Bullying Month,
students partake in bully-proofing challenges.
All month long, during student lunches, students came down and took a seat in the ball pit and made new friends, both at Sanborn and Peabody.
Well, the ball pit was an idea that came out of something we saw in Soul Pancake, and it was a way to get kids talking to each other, kids that don't normally talk. In the video on Soul Pancake,
they invited strangers from the street, 2 strangers, to sit in the ball pit, and much like we did here at the middle school, the 2 strangers sat in the ball pit and picked up a ball pit ball and asked a question of each other.
To start the activity, the students watched the video and talked about the impact of, you know, taking a seat in a ball pit with somebody you don't know, and how you can find common ground and find things that maybe you wouldn't have known otherwise.
Ball Pit Project provides an opportunity for students to have fun, but also build connections with adults and other kids as well.
So even 8th graders who are like, I know this kid so well, I've seen him forever, they don't always know each other as well as they maybe think they do. They've made assumptions about kids, or they form their peer groups, but this gets to tear down some of those walls.
And I think it's been really impactful. I think it's been fun for the kids, and I think it forces them to put themselves out there in a really safe environment.
So, hi, stranger.
Hello, what's your name?
Agalise.
Give each other a well wish and smile.
Here you are.
Smile, okay.
What's your favorite color and why?
Really, really light purple. I don't know why I like that color. Just, I really love that color.
I like red. It's the first color in the rainbow.
Okay.
What's your worst injury?
I slightly sprained my ankle before.
Ready? Vanilla or chocolate cupcakes?
Vanilla.
I like chocolate.
What's your favorite animal?
Unicorn.
I love unicorns.
Would you travel to the moon?
Yes, I would.
What would you do on the moon?
I'll take pictures.
Do you care about popularity?
A little bit. I just care about how I look in the morning.
What is the most daring thing you've ever done? When I used to live in Oregon, I jumped off like this huge jungle gym. Yeah, I don't know.
I've always wanted to
No, Seattle. Seattle, Washington.
I went to England and I've been to Asia.
Ooh, I want to go there.
Who is your favorite cartoon character?
I'd say Ben and Jerry are my favorite cartoon characters. What scares you in life?
I hate swimming with fish. It freaks me out.
I like to ride horses, and I like to hang out with my friends. Playing video games and playing with my cat.
I didn't know you had a cat. Who is your favorite superhero?
Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food? Artichokes. I don't know why.
Yes, I do like Boston. Boston's very yummy.
I really don't like fruit pie. Like apple pie.
Probably ice cream.
What makes you proud? I like seeing my friends succeed. Like, you know how those people are like, oh, like, she got his 10, I'm so jealous. I'm proud for them.
If you're an animal, what would you be?
A cat, because I can sleep all day.
A possum. I want to be a possum.
I think I'd be a dog, because dogs are always really happy.
Interesting.
And they get to sleep all day, so.
I could be an eagle because I've always wanted to fly.
Oh yeah, same.
Science is a lot of fun, but I have to go with English.
Mine is science.
Oh yeah, science is a lot of fun.
Yeah, because we get to conduct a lot of experiments. Most of them are pretty fun.
Do you like being in the ball pit?
Yeah.
It's fun.
Let's hide, ready?
The first day that we offered it to them, I went to the cafeteria to see, who was interested, if kids even wanted to go in the ball pit, and literally every single hand in the caf was raised, and they were ready to dive in.
It's been going very well. The demand has not really diminished.
So at this point, we're closing the month, and I think almost every child who has, actually I'd say every child who's wanted to participate has had a chance to do so.
It is just as exciting to see the students respond to that opportunity here at the end of the month of October as it was in the beginning of the month as well.
They just think the whole thing is crazy, and I think they've enjoyed the fact that they've learned things about each other that they wouldn't have if they were just sitting across the cafeteria from each other. So that's a great thing.